Hokies.
So has it sunk in yet? Your first year as the head guy, and you win the ACC Championship? How's that feel?
I think so. It feels good. I mean, we felt good about it coming in. I mean, we really, really did. I felt like if we went out and wrestled up to our ability, I felt like we had a very, very good chance of winning this thing. So not really surprised, but happy with the effort for the most part. I mean, we had guys that were scrapping, and even in a couple of the matches that we lost in the finals, that, our effort was really, really good. So a credit to our coaching staff, for getting these guys ready to go, helping these guys develop throughout the course of the season. I mean, there's guys that just kept improving and improving and improving, and a credit to our guys for believing in themselves.
When you guys came into this season, I think you had 5 freshmen in the starting lineup. I don't know what it ended up being.
Yeah, we had 5 tonight, yeah.
5 tonight. So, I mean, maybe the expectation would be that you wouldn't quite be what you were, but did tonight sort of validate what you guys are doing?
I think our approach is to just, focus on ourselves individually and focus on improving and focus on wrestling really hard when we step on the mat. And when you do that, every single day, and you just engross yourself in the process of getting better, things take care of themselves, and that's really what we've tried to do all season long. But winning an ACC championship was a goal of our teams. I mean, there's no question about it. Every single year we want to take ACC trophies back to Blacksburg.
Dennis came out and sort of set the tone with that first win.
Yeah.
How important was that?
I think it was really important for a lot of reasons. I mean, every point was important in this entire event. And going into the finals, every point was important. And, Dennis won an ACC title as a true freshman, and then had 2 years where he didn't wrestle as well, didn't qualify for the nationals, but his focus has been really, really good all year, and I think that's why he won that match tonight. He was able to just dial in and focus, and he wrestles really hard, and when you wrestle really hard and you throw it out there and you stay offensive, good things typically happen, and that's what happened. He got in a situation at the end, he wrestled through the position, and caught the guy on his back, got a 6-point move, so it was big.
About Brent Moore, I mean, when you guys wrestled in Raleigh, Kevin Jack kind of took it to him a little bit. What did he do differently tonight that enabled him to have success?
I think he changed his strategy maybe a little bit, and I think he believed that he was going to win. I think he believed he was going to win the last one. That's how Brent is, and that's what makes him good, is that every time he steps on the mat, he thinks he's going to win no matter who he's competing against. So not taking a back seat was the first step in him getting his hand raised tonight.
Speaking of that match in Raleigh, I mean, you guys lost, but what did you do? The guys were talking about coming back from that. What did you guys do as a staff to get them ready for this?
We just kept doing what we do. I felt like we wrestled well enough to win that night, and it just didn't go our way. We lost 2 overtime matches. So we just believed in the process. And I know it sounds cliche, but it's the truth. You just go in every day, you put your hard hat on, you focus on getting better, you don't panic, you stick to the plan, and you just keep guys believing in themselves. And I think throughout the course of the season, we've done a good job with that, and the results showed tonight. So we got to get back on the horse. We'll enjoy it for a little while, but we got to get back on the horse and get ready for Cleveland.
They said after that match you didn't get mad, that you just sort of step away, let's relax and focus on the next one. Is that kind of
Yeah, I try to keep my composure for the most part. I maybe was a little bit mad, but I thought our effort was good, and that, to me, that's all we preach, is talking about giving great effort every time you step on the mat, giving great effort the entire time you're out there, and that's what our guys were able to do. And if you consistently do that, you got a better chance getting your hand raised.
Last couple of questions. Jared Hall, last match in an ACC championship.
Yeah.
What a great way for him to go out. Yeah. Just sort of talk about that and what he's meant to you guys.
First off, a heck of a match. For a match there was no takedown scored, all kinds of action. Great hand fighting. Jared was, got to the guy's leg a couple times. We gotta finish those takedowns and not let it come down to that. But I can't say enough about what Jared's meant to our program. Just the way he lives his life, his leadership, his work ethic, his commitment to getting better, his belief in himself, his belief in his teammates. We're going to miss that guy, so we're going to enjoy having him around for the next 2 weeks. But I'm glad that he went out and with another ACC title for sure.
You feel confident when he's your last guy who's going to be going out and everything's on the line?
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit beforehand, and we thought that there might be a chance that it would come down to that. that. And you know, my thought was, hey, I'll put my money on that every day of the week, and we'll go out with Jared hot, you know, winning or losing, and feeling good about how he's going to compete.
You guys have roughly 10 days before the Nationals. Do you feel good about where the team is overall as you head to the Nationals?
Yeah, I think so. You know, we got some guys that, you know, I thought looked really good. David McFadden wrestled fantastic. He had a 6-5 match with that guy in the dual meet, and he almost tech-falled him with takedowns. So I felt good about his performance. Dennis Gustafson, you know, I think if he wrestles like that in Cleveland, he's got a good chance of getting on the podium. So, yeah, I mean, it creates some momentum for us going into Cleveland, but obviously it's the degree of difficulty gets a little bit more difficult. So we'll go back to work and, you know, stick to what we've been doing and just kind of do our thing.
Hokies!